Introduce yourself, bro. Who are you and what do you do?
My name's Ryan Mondragon. Own, operator, head pizza at Sanctuary Pizza. We're a mobile catering company in Turlock, California. Been in the pizza industry for 10 years, 11 maybe.
Oh, wow.
Who knows?
Damn.
It's been a long time. It's a long time. Long time. But always been in that entrepreneurial background. I've been hustling. I guess I like to call it hustling since I was 16, 17. Working with small entrepreneurs and businesses and whatnot. So, but got into pizza actually when I moved back to Turlock in 2013, 14, around there.
Damn.
Hey.
So how did Sanctuary come about?
Oh man, Sanctuary is so that story about Sanctuary Pizza. I was doing pop-ups during the pandemic, so in 2020, part of March or April around there, and I was just selling pizzas out of this gas-fired oven called the uni. Mm-hmm. And it kind of got popular. People, the company I was working for ended up building a pizza truck and moving to Nashville. So I wasn't going to move to Nashville to be an employee. It was COVID, so it didn't really make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't time.
It wasn't time, And so I was like, I was just going to just do these pop-ups out of my house and just feed pizza to my community and, sell it really cheap and also use it as a learning experience just to learn new styles of pizza. But not knowing it was going to be what it is today until I made that decision towards the end of 2020. And then after one big pop-up, we had over 160 people show up to my backyard, and
Damn,
I had one oven.
Wow.
There's too much sport. We need a little less sport right here. Too many people like us. We gotta cut it back a little bit.
Yeah, 160 people showed up, and then it was and that became a big thing. And then my friend was she told me the next day, she's like, "Hey, your pizza pop-ups is everybody's sanctuary from being at home from COVID." And I was like, "Well, that's a fucking cool name, Sanctuary." I was wondering what to call the fucking pop-up.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Shout out to the homegirl. Sanctuary Pizza was born that day. So
Damn.
And why pizza? Out of all the foods in the world, why'd you
you know what,
go with pizza?
It's one of those things I've already did. I was already doing it. I was already 7 years into pizza catering with this other company. We did wood fire. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I had this gas-fired uni that I got inspired by one of my friends in New Jersey. I had a yoga training, and I was like, we made pizza with this oven. I was like, I gotta have one of these. This is kind of a cool business to do small intimate parties with these ovens. And but I never did anything with it until the pandemic. I just was sitting in my fucking backyard collecting dust, never been used. Mm-hmm. So the pandemic kind of forced me to do it on my own again, and probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. I feel like the pandemic did a lot of us good, and even
It really did.
All of us.
yeah.
It
literally, people either rode that wave or it killed them. So I feel like
Yeah, no, 100%. For me, it was I remember I just knew what time it was when we gotta I've been through this before. Yeah, it's a pandemic. It's something different. People.
on people's downfall, crashes, people you could rise, even stock market, the rich get richer, and so it's you could either take that step or you don't, and you just knew this was gonna go somewhere. So
The bounce back.
Definitely, yeah. So I for me it was just I've seen this happen before. That's what it felt like. Yeah, it's a different situation, but it just felt familiar again. I was like, all right, well while people are scared, I'm just gonna hit the streets and start grinding again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it
So, so what type of pizza you make? What's your specialized?
Man, when I first started, we were doing Neapolitan inspired, right? And as I evolved in this, with my business, I'm really into the American regional styles. So Detroit style. I like doing American Sicilian, it's not Italian Sicilian pizzas, which are different. And my pizza is a cross between Neapolitan and American New York style maybe. But I was at the Pizza Expo recently in March, and I took a class from world pizza champion named Siler Chapman, and he listed all the pizza styles, like, so because it was like running your own mobile pizza business class, and I was like, and he listed like either gonna do Neapolitan or American wood fire. And I was like, oh fuck, that's a perfect name. That's what I do. I do American wood fire, and it's very regional to the Central Valley. Like I use almond wood, which is in our backyard. I use Stanislaus tomatoes, which is in our backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the best tomato company in the United States, and like,
Where are they located at, bro?
Modesto.
Yeah, there you go. Let them know,
Your
bro.
backyard. Yeah.
Let them know, bro.
You go to New York, Chicago, anywhere in the United States, they have 80%, close to 80% of the market already. You'll see whole walls of Stanislaus tomato cans stacked up.
That's crazy.
And
So
people,
it's,
$209,
it's
bro.
the sauce.
It's the sauce.
We got
yeah.
the sauce.
We got the
Yeah,
sauce, bro.
we got the
Central
sauce,
Valley,
209,
Central Valley has
yeah.
the sauce,
We
bro.
got the sauce, man. And, so it was like, when I saw that for the first time, I was like, there was the best tomatoes from California. I was like, and I saw them standing on fucking 9th Street, Modesto. Like,
It's
you know
here.
you know what goes up and down the streets?
You're like, I'm right behind them.
I'm right behind them, But yeah, so it's like, but now like with having all that and cooking with almond has a different type of heat compared to like oak or whatever the Italians use in Italy. So it's like, why not use like the freshest ingredients I can get my hands on that are like super local as it can be, and and use American flour, and I'll use Italian flour as well now too. But just try to do like local, close to like local ingredients, and this is our pizza.
Yeah.
This pizza represents like the 209. Like you're not gonna get a pizza like this anywhere else.
There you go.
Yeah, you can make one that's pretty close, but
Yeah.
like it's like no, if you're not cooking with almond wood, it's not 209 pizza.
What do you think separates your pizza from everybody else's pizza?
You know what? It's a form of self-expression. So you're getting a piece of me when I make that pizza. Like there's literally.
Yeah.
You're literally like getting a piece of me. So it's like it can't be replicated. Yeah, are there people who make better pizza than me? Yeah, I bet there is, and there's awesome guys that make pizza.
You just got to be different.
He's got to be different.
You don't always have to be the best, but you got to be like,
Yeah.
why do we want to support you?
Exactly,
Why,
yeah. Yeah, and it's bigger than that too. It's like, how do you show up for your community? How do you show up for people?
There you go.
How do you show up for your friends? How do you show up for your family? People see that.
Is that something that motivates you, or what motivates you to motivates you to grow as a business?
Oh man, just like having a place, ideally to have a place that people who are talented don't have to leave the 209 to go seek it out, or if not, use it as a catapult to be like, here, you can work for me.
Well, because everyone's like, oh, LA has the best.
LA
this.
or the
hey,
Bay.
oh, this has the best, but it's like
Or San Francisco.
No, Turlock has the best pizza.
Yeah.
Sanctuary Pizza.
Yeah, they have the
right?
best, like all those
Yeah.
places in LA where they use.
Like, why can't we have the why can't we have the best here?
Wait, bro,
right?
you wearing a San Francisco hat right now? Come on, bro. You're over here talking about 209.
Yeah, but that's the nuts at.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? As far as community goes, that's been a big part of Sanctuary, though.
Yeah. Like I like to give back. I like to help out the kids in my neighborhood. Westside Ministries is a place where I grew up as a kid, and I try to do as much as for them as I can, and they do a lot for me. So shout out to the Westside, Turlock, and Westside Ministries. I probably wouldn't be able to do half the things if it wasn't for their support. And even THC, like Urban and Joel, like how like that came along was like through the pandemic and using art to like mingle with pizza as well, like painting my ovens
Yeah, Joel did that, huh?
Yeah,
he's painted like all my ovens, and it was so great too. Like it's like it allowed access to me to see outside of Turlock, and even come to like Merced and be like, oh shit, like Merced's fucking dope. Like there's some really cool people here.
Yeah.
Like you guys have the recipe for something big here because it's really diverse when you compare it to like other cities in the Central Valley.
Yeah.
Like especially Turlock, you got a lot of people who are artists here. Amazing
A lot of artists,
artists.
a lot of-
and,
a lot of
and
yeah.
the city's like open to
Yeah.
like doing art. Turlock's not. But
Not
shout
yet.
out. Not
Yeah,
yet.
we
Merced
haven't-
is
yeah.
pretty good with that. I feel like
Yeah.
they really got better with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that they're very more open to it, and and the diversity pulls a lot more here compared to Turlock, you know. So it's I think there's something special here in Merced that's gonna.
And it's just growing every year.
Yeah, with the next 5 to 10 years, maybe less, this is gonna be the hot spot.
The place to be.
Yeah.
Tell them what you're doing Saturday, bro. Tell them as far as what's going on.
Oh yeah, so Saturday.
Talk about community. You want to talk about community? Let them know what you're doing for the community on Saturday, bro.
Where can people find you?
Yeah.
So we do a lot of private events, but when we do pop-ups, we try to do some like special pop-ups. But so this Saturday, we're gonna be here at Better Days Barber Shop. Is it barber shop? Yeah. It's like just around the corner from here, and so the THC Third Hour Collective is starting an event, and what I'm gonna do is just gonna give away free pizza.
Let them know, bro.
No way.
Free pizza,
Tell
bro.
people free pizza. There's gonna be more than more than 160 people there.
Supplies last.
People were like, how many free pizza?
Go ahead.
Yeah, free pizza. It's like at the end, it's like I'm gonna do limited amount, like because I know there's gonna be other food vendors there, so I just want to kind of draw people in, and also like just give back to a community of Merced who's always supported me and shown so much love to me. So like, here, like this is the best I can do right now. Yeah. It's like, me feed as much people as I can until we run out. Make sure all the vendors are taken care of with free pizza. Everybody in Third Hour Collective, you guys are there. You guys are eating.
We all eat,
since you're you're bulking up, you might as well.
Perfect time, bro. Perfect
Sprinkle
time.
a little protein powder on there. Yeah. You could give me to eat anything.
Little creatine on that.
Yeah, a little protein.
Protein pizza, yeah.
Protein pizza, yeah.
What should they expect? Like, what do you have in mind?
We like to keep it safe for these type of events. So like pepperoni, kind of cheese and basil. We might bring some burrata. I think I'm gonna do the Holy Trinity because everybody's asking me about it.
Damn.
What's the Holy Trinity?
Talk about the Holy Trinity, bro. Let them know what
That sounds like a signature one, right?
Yeah, it's a signature pizza, but so it's like we got a tomato sauce, pesto, and then vodka sauce. And the vodka sauce, and we kind of line them up so they're like red and green.
Okay, I've seen that pizza. Yeah. Is that with what's the little spirals on top? The little
ricotta.
Ricotta. Okay.
Ricotta
No, it's
cheese.
actually whipped cream. Bro, people think it's whipped cream.
But that's kind of like one of the things I like to do is like I get to go to these pizza competitions and travel around the United States and make pizza and do events with really cool pizza people. So and especially on the East Coast, they use great cheeses like ricotta, burrata, different types of mozzarelas, and I'm just like, here in the Central Valley, you don't see that at all. And now you're starting to see it, but like people it's like when I took a bet on doing these style of pizzas for catering and wanting to do these pizzas, people will tell me I don't think the Central Valley's ready for that. I'm like, well, we'll find out.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna bet on myself.
Damn. It was new to the valley, though.
New to the valley, and it was
People are always scared to change, though.
Yeah.
People like I just want to stick with my mozzarella because I know I like mozzarella. But they don't know. They don't know they like sanctuary.
Sometimes you
pizza.
gotta just.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
I don't know what word to use without being canceled, but sometimes you gotta just present it.
You gotta
You know
make
what I
it
mean?
look. So you eat with your eyes first, right? And you gotta. It's the way how you brand yourself.
Sometimes you gotta force it.
Hey, it's a pretty pizza though. That pizza is a pretty looking pizza.
It's art.
So it already looks good. I already just know it's gonna taste good
bro.
just by the presentation.
Visually, your pizza is being ate with eyes, all the time.
Yeah.
I think today somebody was just like, I can already taste this pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, people are like, "Have you tried it?" I'm like, "Well, do the video, yeah."
Just look at it. Just look at it.
And it tasted really good.
Yeah.
Well, imagine so.
Well, Irvin's tried it 100 times. He keeps on posting about it.
Everybody's doing some contests. I'm there. Everybody leaves 4 or 5 pizzas.
For real, bro. Every time I did a video with Sanctuary, everybody would low-key get upset because they're like, this fucking guy never shows up. This guy's all catering, private catering. When can we get it? When can we get it? When can we get a taste?
right?
When can we get a slice?
Yeah.
Saturday. Bro. Finally. We're set.
We're set.
He's gonna show up.
Show up and
Eat up.
you gotta get there early because I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, like I said, when you tell people free pizza in Merced,
There will be in Merced around this neighborhood.
No,
People don't even have phones and be like, I heard about this on the
literally.
streets.
People could just start screaming, free pizza.
Free pizza, I'm there.
And with that house music in the background.
Oh, there you go, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, something that Ryan didn't say is this dude's actually a DJ too, bro.
What?
I think he
What
might hop
else
on.
he can do?
He might hop on, bro. He might hop on.
He's a yoga instructor. He's a
Power lifter.
powerlifter.
and travel around the
Oh,
world.
And a little
before.
DJ, bro.
Well, yeah, I might get down. I've been messing around with third hour every now and then, like just practicing so much that I end up buying a whole setup for myself.
Oh, bro, this guy, he had a blast last time we were at Joel's house, just having like a little, you know, a little kickback and everything. And then he went live on TikTok, bro, and he had like 500 people watching at one point. But like this dude has, I don't know what experience Ryan had, but this dude literally hopped on the deck
And then just do it.
and just started playing, bro. And he literally got down like for those like for that half hour, just playing music, bro.
I had fun. The next day I went to go buy I went to like a fucking Guitar City, whatever it was. I spent like fucking $3,000 or something. I'm like, I need this, I need that.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
I was just like, whatever. I try to play every once in a while, but you know, like it took me back to like my youth when I was like in high school in my early 20s, when I used to go to like underground raves and before like raves were like commercialized.
Yeah.
So like listening to like old house music and like dance music, like techno, trance. I was like, oh man, like I used to be in that scene hardcore when I was like 16 to like 23.
Damn.
So I was like, oh man, like this is fun. Like I remember like listening to all this music. Like my playlist would be like from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
Those songs still hit though.
They still hit.
Yeah,
they're coming back. Everybody's
Yeah.
like mixing them again, which is like dope to hear. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember where that song came from. You know, like. But yeah, going to the events and they're all underground, and it was such a wild time for me back in those days because I was living in Southern California from 18 to 31, all by myself.
Damn, bro.
So
You mentioned before that as far as like, so what does Sanctuary want to do in the future?
Oh man, you know, like it's like I feel like with business, like everything's always evolving. So like you might have like a mock business plan and think this is what it's gonna look like, and then a year or two down the road, you're like, oh no, that's obsolete. We're gonna do something totally different now.
Yeah.
And I have to sit back and I look at like what do I enjoy about what I do and about pizza, and like I like to travel. I've always liked to travel. I'm an avid traveler, and my business allows me to travel. So I have to keep it within the realm of traveling. So either like food trucks and have multiple spots, maybe one brick and mortar where we use that as a location to move all these trucks and trailers to other locations, you know, and like we feed the trailers like that in that way. But you know, like I think the way like with social media now and the opportunities are bigger than just in the 209. 209 is like, you know, there's a home base, and maybe I might be a little too arrogant, but maybe I'm the gatekeeper of pizza in the 209. You gotta get through me if you want the pizza now.
Oh yeah, yes.
Definitely the curator. Definitely the curator, bro.
Yeah,
for
it's
pizza.
like I'm the gatekeeper right
Because you
now.
presented a whole bunch of different styles
Yeah.
to 209 that weren't really here before.
No, not at all.
Never seen. Yeah.
And when you
So-
think about pizza, like people aren't going this hard for pizza, man.
No, not at all. I mean, there's people starting to get up there, and you know, some people are really good. And I'm like rooting for them.
Competition is good though.
I love
Oh
competition.
yeah.
I love
'Cause
competition.
they're not going to be like you, even,
No,
you know.
and the thing is, like I have a guy that works for me right now who's like one of my best workers right now so far. He's been working hard for me, and he's opened up a spot here with some guys in Merced pretty soon. And you know, I know he told me straight, you know, I just want to like learn from you, and you don't have to pay me. And I'm like, no, I want to pay you, like, and I'll teach you. Like, it does me no good to be the only one.
Yeah.
Like, I go, are you gonna be like me? No, like you gotta be you and do it your way.
Put your own spin to
I'll,
it. And
I'll give you knowledge, and I'll give you connections to certain companies and people that I know because you work for me for the meantime, you know.
Yeah.
So, but just as long as you work hard for me and you're honest and you show up, and guess what? Like I'll give you as much as I can. You know?
That's a refreshing outlook, bro.
Yeah, and also like I love competition, so like hurry up.
yeah, right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Thing going, let's go.
Because the other point,
It's gonna
though-
be lonely on the top. Yeah.
Yeah, because as far as competition goes, it really helps you like get better. It makes
Well,
you
because
better.
if you don't, then you might get complacent and you might get comfortable, and you're not ready to change. You're like, oh, people like this pizza, so I'm not going to change it.
Yeah.
But people like other things too, and people get tired of the same stuff all the time. So if you don't keep on evolving, then that's how I feel like people don't grow.
And also, my perspective is like, I don't want like big name pizza, commercial style pizza, like taking over the Central Valley. Like, hey, I want small business. I want local people to like come up and create a culture of pizza that we don't have here at all. Like I see the culture in pizza in New York is amazing. Vegas has an awesome pizza culture. Like they do. They get together. All these pizza shops get together and they teach classes and like help each other out. Even though like, they're competition, they get together and they got some of like. They got like a bunch of world champion pizza makers there, and they're all helping each other out. Like they want to see each other win, but also they're all competing against each other. But also like, hey, it's like if someone's success is somebody else's success.
Yeah.
I think Tony Giovanni says that. Your success is my success. Mm-hmm. It's like once you have that mindset, it's like, how do you fucking lose?
Oh, bro.
Deep.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about, man.
A confident man, yeah.
You need a team, man. You need a team, and then it's like, you can't really do everything on your own.
No.
And then the reach is longer when you have multiple different people trying to go at the same thing.
Yeah. That's really the one you trust.
Yeah.
Because that's like to me that's like we're not on this earth forever. It's a very short time, So it's like we're not just humans living this experience. We're actually I think we're like spiritual beings living this human experience. So it's like, why? Like you can't take certain things with you. Like you got to leave this knowledge behind and pass it on. So it's like whatever I learn from here on out. Like I just want to like plant seeds in everybody that work with me. Like, hey, you can do this, you can do that. If it's pizza or not. Learn.
I think it's definitely showing. Yeah. I think it's definitely showing, man. Because every time you like pop up anywhere, it kind of creates that. I mean, I mentioned it before. Food brings people together. Yeah. So what happens when you have a pizza guy lined up with hella people? Then people are gonna start showing up to that spot like oh, like what was this? People are coming for the pizza, but they're staying for they're staying for
Ryan.
Yeah. They're staying for. It's like it's an experience.
It's an experience. Yeah.
And that's what I tell my guys too. Is like, hey, we don't sell pizza, we sell an experience. We do catering events. We try to make the best pizza we can, but really it's the experience, like cooking out of a wood fire oven, which is probably one of the hardest things to do, like when making pizza. It's very like volatile, like the temperatures go up and down, they can drop, they can go up.
Because it's hotter on one side, right, than the other.
Yeah, it's like
different stuff. Like
there's different temperatures, right? Yeah. So it's like learning how to like
rotate the pizzas
and like my Detroits, we have to throw them on one side of the oven because it's like perfect temp for them to cook there.
It's an art.
2-3 inches forward.
Science and art.
They're gonna break if it's too hot.
Yeah. Talk about the bark, because I know sometimes people on like the comments of your videos they think it's burned, but it's not burned.
What is it? Oh,
like the pizza.
Like the leoparding when I do pizzas with leoparding on it. Yeah, I know that's.
Oh, do people talk about that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But when you make perfection, people always got to pick you apart. So
exactly.
They got to pick something like, oh, everything looks beautiful, but why'd you burn the ends?
Yeah. When I see people talk shit, I'll go on their profile and I see like I'm like, this guy's talking about pizza. This guy's over here eating fucking DiGiorno. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's like
they'll go talking. You go look at their profile. And like, why are you even talking? You pizza expert,
man.
Yeah.
Shout out DiGiorno.
Oh, man.
But no, so like there's different styles. Like so, there's like a California Neapolitan style pizza, or it's kind of like the trending style pizza. I don't know if it's California or nationwide, but it's cooked at a high temperature. The dough's a little cooler, so it creates these like little black bubbles, right? And they look like leopard spots. We call it leoparding. It was very trendy, and it's still trendy. I kind of veered away from that because as I kept on learning, I like more of like this baker style method, more of a darker bake, longer bake as well. But the leoparding aesthetically looks good. It tastes great to me because like who doesn't like a little bit of like burnt food? I think every culture has something like char.
Oh yeah, char,
little bark.
Little char, a little bark. And so it's
I got a dog in me. Yeah, when you guys do it, like
Yeah. So so it's like so a lot of people will see that and like like I did a TikTok video. It was a pizza that came. It was during the wintertime. So it was during the wintertime.
Was it some 13-year-old boy talking crap
No,
about
you'd be surprised, but it's like 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
old grown-ass men, bro,
Yeah.
that just be like talking for no reason.
For no reason, man.
Just left his job at the gas station and
Left
go
his
talk
job.
crap at
Yeah.
your.
I can make a better pizza.
Yeah,
than
our,
that.
our pizza at the gas station don't look like that.
Oh, man.
We use these microwaves that cook it perfectly.
Hey, but yeah, TikTok can really make you or break you, though.
It's like I was talking to my friend about it. She's like, I had this video that went viral, and I went from 5,000 followers to like 44,000 followers like within like weeks, and it was just the video was like this pizza.
Popping.
Like some guy wanted me to like to really like cook this pizza. I'm like, all right, just I like it a little over like well done. He said, I'm like, I got you. Say less. Like that's how I like my pizza anyway. So I'm like,
You're well done type of guy?
yeah, I'm a well done pizza, not
Pizza.
steak.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a
Yeah.
difference. So, and it came out of the oven, and like I kind of like domed it, and it hit the fire, and it caught on fire a little bit, and pulled out. And it was a cold day, so it was like in wintertime, and the pizza came out steaming. There's all the steam, and I just set it on top of the table, and it had all the like nice leoparding on it. It was beautiful pizza, and then. I remember sitting in the morning, like I was like, "Fuck, I gotta post something on TikTok, whatever." I was like in my bed, I was like tired, I gotta go to the gym, and I was like, "I'll just post this, like I don't give a fuck." And then it was like started taking off like 1,000, 2,000 views. I'm like, "Oh, it's kind of moving."
It's always the one, huh?
And then like
Yep.
2 days later, it was like,
Never the one you think.
Yeah, it's never the one that you go hard on, bro.
yeah,
No.
and everyone out, and like I was like then like the next day it was like nonstop. It was like ring, ring, ring. I was like, oh shit, this is 20,000 views, cool, dude.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I come back about it was at 100,000. I was like, oh, I think this is going viral. Is this viral?
Bro, I remember
viral,
saying,
yeah.
I remember like him giving me like live messages, bro. He
Yeah.
was just like,
Once I got past 2 million, I was like, fuck it, it's over. And it kept on going. And it was like, oh, this is going 20 million, 30 million, 60 million. I was like,
Crazy.
I was like,
Numbers,
after a
bro.
while, I was like, I don't even want to look at my phone anymore. This is too wild. But it keeps on going to this day. One of my friends from New York, his cousin works at TikTok in New York, and he called me and said, "Hey man, my cousin at TikTok was asking me about you." I'm like,
Damn.
"Well,
Oh,
really?"
damn.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Headquarters?
Yeah, headquarters. He's like, like your pizza video is like going viral right now, and like all these like influencers started sharing it and talking shit on it. Hey, but like
Do you think it affected your business at all?
no, not at all.
No?
Like I'm busier than ever.
Yeah.
I'm busier than ever. And then it was funny because
Not all press is bad.
press.
Yeah.
No, but check this out. Like my clients were coming out of the woodworks and defending me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was this guy like I don't know, Chef Lee or something like that, and he was like from Hawaii, Asian guy, and he was like, the thing is like when they see something go viral, they want to jump on that train.
Yeah.
So like I'm that train, like I'm the fucking.
Mm-hmm.
All aboard.
Hey, all you fucking influencers, jump on this fucking train.
Yeah.
Sanctuary's taking you to the fucking
Yeah.
to the fucking finish line. Let's go.
Because they want that top comment in your
Yeah.
in that video. They want
Yeah.
their comment to have thousands of likes. So they're just
Yeah.
thinking in a way to like
Direct to
I'll
their
pop.
own channels, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So like this guy was like, well, this guy looks like he will defend this pizza and say it's not burnt and blah blah blah, but that thing is burnt. And I commented like, well, fucking defend that shit to the end. And I started laughing. I'm all thanks for sharing.
You're all didn't look that black in person, I swear.
I go, in real life, like in person, look better. Trust me.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, like, I have some of my clients who follow me on the social media platforms, and they're like, they comment on it, saying, like, "Hey, chef," I go, "I hired this guy from my party, and he's one of the best pizza makers, and he outperformed and makes the best pizza." And like I wouldn't say this. Like I had to look him up. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you explain in the video, like, or you just posted it?
Just straight up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But I think that's the best though, because that's when
Straight
you
raw
get.
content.
Because if you would have just explained it, then
Leave
you
the
wouldn't.
room
It
for
wouldn't. You
people
wouldn't
to-
have the views.
yeah.
People were just like, "Oh, that's a burnt pizza, cool."
Yeah, I think I
Like,
put
oh,
I put
whatever.
on the captions like, oh, like check out this pizza steaming as soon as it comes out of the oven on a cold winter day.
Yeah.
Easy.
And it was like something stupid.
Some basic.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
basic beat.
See, that's the thing, bro. TikTok, I feel like it helped out a lot of people. It helped out a lot of like people who can't really edit as much either.
Yeah.
And it literally changed the game for everything. Like as a videographer, I remember seeing TikTok and just like you kind of think of a way where you're just like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna bring my regular media and drop it off here. But you can't do that on TikTok. TikTok, you gotta just make it like quick and easy.
Yeah.
Like raw, make it look like
It was very
gotta bring
raw.
it. Yeah, you gotta bring it. Like that's like the best kind of content.
People's attention span isn't.
it makes
not
it change.
that-
Yeah.
It needs to catch right away. If not, they're
Yeah.
scrolling past. Well, why are they going to stop and watch your video?
Like your videos, bro. Your videos are just like
videos
straight
are
your
great.
phone.
Yeah.
Whose?
You.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just got to get their attention right
Shit,
away.
bro.
Got to do something, or you just got to.
Show them thighs.
Yep.
Show off thighs. Do a little.
Honestly, guys, it's the thighs.
It's
but
the thighs.
Do a little glute spread. Like you just gotta like post up a couple stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Spread
I'll be on
eagle.
the TikTok live.
Spread eagle.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Damn.
Yeah, no, but man, like social media is like, I think if you use it as a tool, it's great for business. You know, I can see some people get a little burnt out with it, or
Oh, it does play a big role.
like,
Yeah.
you know, but like to me, it's like I try to keep it like, hey, this is a tool, it's for business. Like, you know, strictly use that for that.
I don't think your business doesn't depend on it so much. You know, I mean, not that ours doesn't, but like, you know, you don't need to get a viral video to stay busy.
No.
You get the word of mouth.
Word
you
of
know,
mouth,
You get
yeah.
all that other stuff. That's way more important
But
than.
I would say this though, it's like social media does help. Like it literally, like I think without it, I probably.
Oh, you
wouldn't.
can't showcase it. Yeah, you
It
can't.
makes it,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes it faster, bro.
Yeah.
You literally went from like, because you were already pretty like, what is it? Pretty set with your business. Everything was cool.
Yeah.
But TikTok helped you just like.
When you
just sped it up.
get a new inquiry.
Inquiry.
Yeah. Do you ask where it came from? Like, hey, did you see me on TikTok? Hey, did you see me on Instagram? You
you
hear
know
me
what?
from a friend? Like,
Sometimes.
so you kind of keep track to it.
I should start doing that. I think I have it on there somewhere. Like I have a catering manager now because like I got overwhelmed in the beginning of the year. Like and this is something like I don't like I haven't really told anybody, but like some people know. Like my cousin, who's my catering manager, knows. It's like I almost quit this year.
No.
Yeah, like I almost gave up. And I was like, fuck it, because dude, I'll come in, I'll help you, we'll do this.
Is it because you were overwhelmed?
I was overwhelmed, and I was going
Too
through
busy,
personal-
yeah.
personal
Yeah.
shit as well.
Talk
in the
about
beginning of the year.
Let's get to
Now
the
let me
root-
drop
let's get to the root
drop
of
some
this.
names.
That's gonna be on my Patreon. We'll get emotional there.
Yeah.
We'll cry together tonight.
together.
That's what Tanner loved to do. Go emotional. Go emotional. Yeah, let's go.
Why you gotta call me out like that? Before let's talk at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll cry together.
Cry together, yeah.
We'll cry at the gym.
For $9.99.
So you feel like just stopping?
Yeah, I almost quit. Like
At the height of your career.
yeah, I'm like I almost quit.
After the TikTok blew up, after all the reels, after all the damage you've been doing, you decided to,
I was about to throw in the towel.
you were about to hang it up.
Yeah.
What was the final straw?
Well, people already booked me and like paid, so I had.
I cannot quit.
That's a lot of money to give back, and I don't want to give
I already
it back.
spent it.
Like DJ said.
So the gear.
So and then like and once my cousin came on, and thank God, like it's like he turned around and like helped me with like this booking. Like I don't really have to talk to too many people anymore, which is great right now for me because like I can focus on what I have to do, and I can focus on like myself and get healthier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And now it's like I have a whole different perspective. Like I think I needed to go through those dark times and feel that pain to be like, oh, okay, like it's okay. Like we can still do this. Like, it's like sometimes you gotta like get to the edge and like kind of look down and be like, and then be like, am I gonna do it or not?
Oh no, yeah, like
it's
you don't want to dance. You don't want, you don't want to dance on the edge.
Yeah, you don't want to dance on the edge. But like, I kind of like, there's a feeling that I'll never forget. Like, I went skydiving for the first time when I was like 32.
Oh, bro, you weren't trying to open your parachute?
Yeah.
You were telling the instructor, hey, this is our final day, okay?
He said,
This is our last
Grab
day.
the hand. He was like, about to put. He's like, hey.
He just held him on tight. He's like, nope.
But it's like, I was excited to jump out of this airplane, right? And I was the last person to jump out of the airplane. And then when my brother was in front of me because he wanted to come with me, and I seen him jump, and it was like he jumped, and he's like this little tiny thing. I was like, oh shit, they're fucking falling. And then when I get to the edge, I'm all excited. And once I get to the edge, And I started looking down, like that fear hit you. You're like, oh shit! Like this is real. Like I was super excited. I was super happy, and I felt that fear on the edge, and I was like, it's like, do you jump or do you not? You know. But like, you know, I'm glad I jumped in that situation. It was like one of the best.
How'd you feel, man?
It feels like you're not falling. It feels like you're floating. You're flying. Like it's like you're like. It's very peaceful.
You didn't go to Lodi, did you?
I did Lodi.
You did Lodi?
You did all that?
Why? What's up with Lodi? What's wrong with Lodi?
It's the deadliest skydiving in the whole United States.
In the U.S.
Over 20 people. Over 20
Every year, at
20
least.
people have died.
209 territory.
Yeah.
Thug life.
No,
Off the 99.
I was just watching a TikTok.
Right? Off the 99? Off the deadliest freeway in the...
It is. We saw the...
No, because they had a $40 million lawsuit that the mom won because her 18-year-old jumped with this guy who wasn't trained, and their things didn't go out, and both died.
Yeah.
He made a video too. He's all, hopefully this isn't my last jump.
Oh, last jump.
It was his last jump.
Yeah, everyone makes a video. But
Why you
the
say
thing is,
that?
like, I think for like the
What?
yeah.
So yeah, 209.
209 off the
99 and 209 go to Lodi.
Off the 99, deadliest freeway, too.
Yeah. Because they land in the freeway too. No.
That's the worst place to land.
For him for that semi, but I heard they have before.
They have, yeah. No, 100%. But the thing is, like, the majority of the deaths are not tandem. They're all tandems when you jump off with the instructor, but the majority is all like the actual instructors who are just doing it by themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I heard their gear's not like up to date. Like,
well, you know what it is though. Like, so when I went
I
there,
would make sure that my parachute didn't have holes or something.
So
you know
when I
what
went
I'm
there,
saying?
so a lot of the instructors are not even from California. They're from around the world.
Yeah, because they keep on dying, so they got to pull people.
You know what, bro? Next topic. Anyway.
This one don't speak English, but...
All right, so look, you jumped.
Chinese, I'm okay.
Yeah.
So you jumped off the sky.
Yeah.
thing,
Feels
whatever.
good, floating, yeah.
It was good.
What was going through your head when you were falling?
I
Hope
was
this
just like,
parachute opens or hope it doesn't. Did you want it to at the time? Or you
Yeah,
didn't?
okay.
you know, at the time it felt like it was just more like I was like floating. I was like, I was actually like, it was like probably like the most
Peaceful?
peaceful and happy I was just for that brief, for like 20 seconds of falling. Was what it
Damn.
was, or maybe a minute. I don't even know. And I was like, this is cool. I'm like looking around. I can see like the curvature of the earth, and
Wow.
we're getting closer, and then we hit the fucking chute, and then like it was like waking up from a dream. Like it just like jerks you up, and your stomach goes up to your throat, and you're like, and then you're just floating down. Now you're just cruising down.
Damn.
So, but like I always like think about like you're on that edge, and it's like the fear hits you. Like either you jump or you don't.
Okay.
So it's just always.
So you're saying take that jump, take that leap of faith.
Take that leap of faith, yeah. You never
So what
know.
made you change your mind then from hanging up your?
You know what? Dude, like
He said he owed a lot of people.
That's
why he's like.
One, it was like, I committed to these jobs, and I was like, wasn't trying to book as much jobs, but then my cousin was like, he was like, dude, like, bro, like when you show up to places, like people love you.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself like not enjoying the experience as much, because you were in a rough spot? Like
I always enjoy making pizza for people. Like I still love like going to events and like feeding people. For some reason, like that has never died, and that's something I love to do. But like the day-to-day aspect, like running a business is hard. Like it's every day. It's every day, and like just like, hey, I gotta prep today, and I gotta do this.
Oh yeah, it's not for everybody, bro.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. But I've also lived like that my whole life anyway. So I'm like to me, I was just like this is what I'm gonna do. Just make pizza and like prep. And I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta find people to help me. So
It's more than
like,
that.
Yeah. So it's like, but and once I found someone to help me, just so I don't have to talk to anybody anymore. Because everybody was asking me questions. I was like, dude, I can't talk to everybody. I gotta make dough. I gotta do this. I gotta talk to purveyors. I gotta go pick up stuff. And like last thing I want to do is talk to someone about their fucking party.
Yeah. You got way too many things, bro.
Yeah.
Prep time takes a minute.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd rather come out on the deep end, like on the end, where when it's all said and done. Okay, I got send a message. Hey, we're looking forward to your party this week coming up. Just checking in with you. I'm the owner, blah blah, and then I thought Frankie was there. Frankie's the kid manager, but I'm at your party making pieces of your shirt. Things good. Like, like what we do as like what I do for pizza is way different than what I was taught when I first started doing pizza. And I was like, being here in the Central Valley, it's hard to find mentors.
Yeah.
in certain
Yeah.
things. And especially in pizza, so like there was no one I could reach out to, and if there was someone that was good, they didn't want to teach me.
Yeah, because they're not available.
So I have to mentor from afar. So I have to read books. I gotta watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Damn.
I have to go and then
Go to shows.
go to expos and then network with people, and eventually get in a way to work with some of these world champion pizza makers. Shout out to Nino Calingio from Pizza Crew. Like he said, took me in and like I was like, just working at his booth, making dough at pizza restaurants during the Pizza Expo, and then even just like some of the things that I was able to do for him, I got to learn so much and implement my business right away. But that opened the door to a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And that's like investing in yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
They don't see it yet.
They're like, no, like I see where you're at now.
People
like, I
don't
want
see
that.
people don't see the results
Yeah.
right away. So
Yeah.
it's like with anything, like you know it's coming, but you don't know when it is. So it could be discouraging.
Yeah.
You could be at it for 6 months and still nothing.
Yeah.
But that 7th month, that could be your turning
Yeah.
point, right?
And I always thought it was like everybody wants to get from 1 to 2, 1 to 2 to 3 really fast, right? But everybody forgets that you have to get from 0 to 1, and 0 to 1 might take years.
Probably the hardest part.
Hardest,
Hardest
yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And then once you get
Build
to 1,
momentum.
1, 2, 3, 4, it's fine. Easy.
Yeah, the momentum just
but no
builds
one
up.
wants to put in that. I don't want to say no one, but no one understands like what you have to do, the sacrifice, the money you got to spend. I spent thousands of dollars going to like
On
the
DJ
East-
equipment.
DJ equipment, and the East Coast, and like pizza expos, and competing, and like putting myself out there. And,
Yeah, man.
And just like talking to people. And,
You're paving the way.
Literally I'm building relationships. You build relationships with people in your industry, with your clients.
Yeah.
It's no different than doing it with your friends, or if you have a girlfriend. Like you gotta like nurture these relationships because this is your life no matter
Yeah.
what. So either it's in coffee, either weightlifting. Like,
Yeah.
There's a community of people out there in specific industry that you're doing, and you have to put yourself out there. You can't be
Yeah.
a fucking wallflower. Like if you want to grow
Yeah,
and
not
get
in
better
this.
like,
Yeah.
and make a difference, you have to go out there and network.
You got to
Yes.
step out.
And sometimes we get too comfortable in a small town. Like you don't even have to be one to make money.
Yeah.
So you're just stuck in like 0.5, 0.6. But there's way better, like way more competitiveness, like outside of the small
Yeah.
town. You have to,
Yeah.
if you want to push yourself to learn more. Yeah.
Exactly. You have to get out. You have to get out of the small town, but always come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I live in Turlock, but like I travel outside of Turlock to work with other people.
Exactly.
I was just in Nashville, Tennessee, like 3 weeks ago making pizza with a friend that I used to work with, like that moved out to the company I worked with, and we were doing. I don't listen to country music, but like Kane,
Oh, yeah.
Kane Brown,
A lot of honky tonk, huh?
Yeah, like Kane Brown, Jason Aldean, like was at their house and we're making pizza for these people. And, like, it was cool. Like it was cool to see what he's doing with his business out there, and like being a vital, pivotal part of him getting that pizza truck to Nashville was like because I worked for him for 7 years, like I was able to help him turn his business around and be part of that, and it's awesome to be. I think a lot of people will look at it like, you help people, but you don't get nothing in return. Well, no,
Yeah.
what I got in return is knowledge. Like, I wouldn't know how to cater if I didn't work with this guy.
Yeah.
And then in return, he gets to have amazing pizza truck and this and this and that. But guess what? Like, I've gained this knowledge, and what I do with this knowledge.
That could be just even more valuable than money.
More bad.
Yeah.
Because that's what
That knowledge can make you X amount in the future.
Well, it's making me more money now than
Yeah.
it's ever have.
Yeah.
So.
And it's the same thing. You don't see it now. You learn all that knowledge
Yeah.
now, but you don't see the results till later on.
It's
So
investment.
that's why it's an easy way to. That's why people quit. That's
Sometimes you're not ready either.
Yeah, 7 years. It took 7 years with him. And it took a pandemic, obviously, for
Yeah.
me to believe in myself again. Like, oh, I can do this. This is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to express myself to the world. Like, this is who I am, and this is what I do with pizza.
This is Ryan.
Did you have any people that really encouraged you when you were kind of down and out, or
Oh,
was there
yeah.
anyone that you,
Yeah.
whether it was a mentor or a family member or?
Let's see, my friend Ricardo, pivotal part too, like to me, like taking that leap. And even when I was going through, he was just like, dude, you just gotta get through it. But also when I started Sanctuary, like me and him went to Mexico during the pandemic, and we went to Puerto Vallarta, and we also went to Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything was closed, so but it was still kind of cool to be in a different country during the pandemic. But I forgot where we're at. We're sitting in Mexico City, having pizza.
Okay.
At like a Neapolitan, but a beautiful pizza restaurant in Mexico. We're probably one of the best pizzas in Mexico I've ever had. And he was just like, I was like on the fence, like, should I do pizza full time? You think I can do it? He's like, bro, you're fucking good enough, do it. And I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And when I came back home, and that's when I just hit the fucking ground running. I was like, all right, we're gonna turn Sanctuary into a fucking full-on catering business.
Damn.
I gotta get ready for catering business, so
Sometimes that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got a choice.
But sometimes you gotta hang out with other like people who are entrepreneurs. Like he owns businesses and stuff.
Or just people who believe in you too.
Yeah, and like friends,
Creatives.
like real friends like that. Like I grew up with them my whole life, and so without like big pivotal part of me just go for it. He's like, what's the worst you can do? Like lose everything?
True.
I'm like, you've lost everything before. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
True, bro.
I've lost way more to this than the fucking pizza business. So
Damn.
so I was like, yeah, why am I scared to lose? Like, I lost and failed, multiple times. Like, you fucking fall off the horse fucking 10 times, you get up fucking 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, my math is wrong, but whatever.
I think it's 11, but it's okay. We get the.
What? So with all that, with everything you've been through and through all the ups and downs and to almost like quitting, what type of advice would you give somebody?
Man, don't give up. Really. Like, just don't give up. It's gonna get hard. But life is hard already. Like to live is to suffer, but to have that, to feel suffering is also to feel happiness. You can't have one or the other. It's both. We're all going to suffer sooner or later. Like there's an inevitable suffering that we all are going to experience. That's part of the human experience.
We have to endure.
But you just can't give up. So if you don't give up, there's going to be happiness right behind that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Whew. Damn, bro. All right, let's stop right there.
Right.
That was 50 minutes right there, bro. I'm glad my camera didn't shut down either.
I know, usually it gets too hot and it'll turn off.
Yeah, I feel like I found the sweet spot.
Ice pack on it.